Good afternoon, dear colleagues. During the last day, there was a record number of and intensity of using Grad system, and a record number of shelling and attacks of bandits that work for Russian money. And during the last day, they made 71 shelling upon ATO forces. It proves that so-called humanitarian assistance from Russia arrived to positions of militants, and it is used actively. So they don't stop shelling upon Donetsk airport twice with the tanks and artillery. They shelled our positions upon our positions near Avdeevki, not far from Donetsk, Novokalynove, Novobahmutivka, but many times our positions were shelled from Grad system. Near s.Opytne, twice from mortars. In Donetsk region, there is resistance with the support of local people is growing. On the 1st of December, together with armed forces of local partisan, local guerrillas, they destroyed militants, about 50 militants. Next day, 10 more, and 50 more militants near Petrivka. The more shelling upon Debaltseve, our military men survived after shelling from near Kamenka, Chernuhino, and near Dzержинske and Artemova. From mortars, they shelled upon positions, our position near Mius, Nikishina. More shelling in the south. From Grad, they shelled positions of ATO near Lutugino, Vinogradne, and Talakivka, Kominternova, Vodene. Positions near Bogdanivka and Chernolik were shelled from mortars. In Luhansk region, positions near Shastya were shelled from mortars, and near Bakhmutova highway. Using a Grad system and mortars, they shelled upon our checkpoint near Donetsk. Near Trokhizbenka and Stanica Luhansk, they were shelling using small arms. Yesterday at 3 o'clock p.m., Luhansk region, not far from state border, in direction to Kolesnikivka, from Russian Federation, there was a battle against a Russian infiltration group. In that region, border guards, the representatives of SBU and armed forces, they had anti-infiltration operation, and they found that a unit of Russians, the enemy had the losses, and they had to retreat because one of our military men got wounded after that battle. For evacuation from the border guards came, and they used a Cougar vehicle, and during the evacuation they got exploded on a mine, but it saved the life of border guards and that wounded soldier. One more example how local equipment is working, that it saves the life of our people. And in near Pervomaisk, positions of Ukrainian armed forces were shelled from Grad and near Zolote. Our artillery destroys forces, and artillery of ATO made 45 strikes as a response. As a result of battles in ATO area, we lost 1 Ukrainian soldier, and 13 were wounded. In Slovyansk, units of National Guards, they had planned trainings, and they improved their skills of shelling using some at the request at the order of President. Ukroboronprom Enterprise has started to develop a program to develop Ukrainian military industry up to 2020. The main the main task is to move to the production of modern weapons. The main preconditions are efficient managerial decisions, efficient staff policy, and involvement of investments. Special attention will be paid to private business involvement, and they cooperate with military companies in order to set up joint partnership projects and to involve money from to the industry, and that will allow to bring Ukrainian military production up to closer to international standards, and they will provide more jobs, and they will earn more to budgets of all the levels. As to the situation in ATO areas,
the employees of the armed forces of Ukraine actually detained citizens of Ukraine, Lysenko, who was involved in anti-Ukrainian propaganda among the citizens of the city. They tried to create the underground grouping and just persuade them to change the lines. He was recruited through the social network, the classmates, and with the support of terrorists of DNR, he has a task to carry out the propaganda campaign among the local population. Again, he had to involve the local residents in public provocations and unlawful seizure of the building and the propaganda scripts for anti-Ukrainian propaganda. Again, he tried to involve Ukrainian servicemen who returned from the zone of ATO. He was naive enough. According to Article 110 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine, for the encouragement on the territorial integrity of Ukraine, and other article of Criminal Code of Ukraine, they actually carry out the criminal procedures against this citizen. In August 2014, through one of the groups in the classmates social network in Vladivostok, I got acquainted with a representative of DNR, LPR, who actually the special code, radio code, and during our communication, they proposed me to look for in our city and the Dnipropetrovsk region the Ukrainian servicemen who came to fight in the ATO zone to actually get acquainted with them and try to recruit them. First, they proposed to make the green corridors for the Ukrainian armymen, or let's say servicemen, to go to the Russian Federation, and then they said that it was necessary to create the veterans, detachments, and to organize the the attack of the city hall, and that was necessary for the Russian TV channel project. Thank you. You can actually obtain the full video after briefing. Employees of the main directorate of the Ministry of Interior with the militiamen actually detained one of the citizens who was trying to organize the terrorist actions. When we actually inspected his car, we found two explosive devices with the trotil blast equipment, and also two grenade launchers, two machine guns, and about 1,000 cartridges, 9 grenades F1 and RGD5, 10 grenades for the under barrel launcher, and actual special criminal procedure was open for the unlawful holding and management of the firearms and explosive devices. We strengthened our measures and our cooperation with the military. Yesterday at 10:50, together with Minister of Artillery at the railway station in Donetsk, region with using the K9 service. They found the bag with the explosive device. By the decision of the management of the sector near the Mariupol railway station, they sent a special 2 teams for the, let's say, unarming the mines and the explosive devices. They qualified the found subject as the self-made explosive device with electric detonation equipment and 2 grenade. After subsequently they actually unarmed this explosive device and sent it to the investigation unit of Ukraine, and they also opened the criminal procedure according to the Article 263, unlawful handling of explosive devices and firearms. And as a result of using this device, dozens of people suffered. And may I remind you that in case of revealing the suspected subjects or objects, our citizens are kindly requested to approach the Ministry of Interior personnel or the servicemen who are nearby in order to eliminate such dangerous and hazardous objects. As a result of ruination of the infrastructure of the town, they continue to build the office and the residential buildings by the Maka company, the majority of the shares which belongs to the Yanukovych family. And actually everything is controlled by the Zakharchenko. Very tough situation is a result of, let's say, damage in the power supply lines. And 30 settlements are without the power supply in Marinska, in Svatin and Terminsk district, also in Marinka, Gorlivka, and Svatin and Avdeevki. The main directorate of the pension fund of Ukraine works according to the regular schedule in the city of Slovyansk and Slovyansk district of the Donetsk region. Today, if you're talking about the new address and the territory controlled by Ukrainian authority, moved there were 27 branches of the pension fund. Today, payment of the pensions and the nations is organized in the 28 regions and districts in the Baltsovo, Drushkivka, Dmitriv, Kramatorsk, Krasny Liman, Mariupol, to mention a few in Artemitsk, Dopropetsk, Slovensk, Marinska, etc. The main directorate of the pension fund in Lugansk region works on the basis of the administration pension fund in Severodonetsk. Today, the payment of pension and subsidies organized in 15 districts and city administration, among those Lysenko and Severodonetsk. Yesterday in Drushkivka, Krasny Liman, Konstantinovka, and Volnovakh, Dobropile, Krasnopilsk, Krasnoarmeysk, Pershtravnevy, and districts of the Donetsk region. In the administration of social security of the local population, they registered 28,200 forced migrants, temporary migrants from the local population. They are provided with the target-oriented subsidies, the place of their residence, including the money which is required to pay for the communal services. The private entrepreneurs and the population of the local region continue their providing the assistance to the local population, and due to the big number of those on the controlled territories in the region of Donetsk, the Donetsk area, they registered the very long queues and lines. And may I remind you that this is the information about those migrants, temporary migrants, you can find in www. etc. etc. This is the State Emergency Service Committee. We also there was the relocation of the mining devices. The employees of this group, they disarmed 36. They restored law infrastructure. They eliminated 167 explosive devices. including the smash shells, 79 pieces, 29 grenades for the automatic grenade launcher, the 17, 5 trip wires with the F1 grenades, and the jet from the jet launcher Grad, in shells for the grenade launchers and artillery installations. All in all, during the unmining of the infrastructure in the ATO area, these specialized groups of the State Transportation Service, they found and actually eliminated 180 dangerous hazardous objects. Donald Tusk and General Secretary of NATO declared that the NATO continues to work to resolve the Ukrainian crisis, and they call upon Russia to stop their actions in Ukraine. Russia bears the special responsibility of them. They have to take away their armed forces and ensure the effective control over the border and allow the OSCE to carry out their mission. Jens Stoltenberg stated that Russia violated the provisions of the negotiation, that the borders, let's say, disputes cannot be resolved by armed forces. They had to be through negotiations, not with the help of tanks. If we're talking about the Energy Issues Committee, they mentioned that the United States and the EU are going to increase their sanctions, and they call Russia to take away their forces from the eastern part of Ukraine and to ensure the security of the state frontier. Also, this council declared that they have to respect the territorial integrity and the sovereignty of Ukraine, and they underscored their resoluteness to stop the conflict in the eastern part of Ukraine and stop the violation of the rights of the residents who suffered a lot. In support of Ukraine, also was voiced by President of the United States, Barack Obama, who declared that the United States and European Union are going to continue the economic pressure on Russia in the form of sanctions and other measures in order to force them to change their aggressive behavior. Thank you very much. Your questions. Thank you. Are there any questions, colleagues?
If there is no question, thank you very much. Our next briefing will